Hello. Welcome to another episode of Sundowns Fan Vlog. It's the match review. I'm Kenzane.
What's off guard again? I'm so guys.
Oh, you could have gotten it. Yeah. Again, every week we say it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Those who've subscribed. If you haven't subscribed and it's your first time watching the video, please subscribe. We appreciate each and every comment. I had planned to, I don't know how many times I've done this. I had planned to shout out the people who are always commenting, but I'll do it at the end of this video. I promise. Don't think I'm being rude while I'm being on my phone. Thank you guys for always commenting, whether positive or with your positive criticism. There's no bad criticism here. It's always positive. Whether it was intended for other things, but as long as you are watching, it means you care enough.
Thank you.
I think
we will forever be grateful
every time. And we just wanted to shout out the guy we just bumped into. His name is Semi. He says he does his mugs, so we just thought a free advertisement. I mean,
he give them to us as a gift.
Yeah, he gifted us these mugs. I like mine because there's the Zera boys here. I give you how man. Oh wow, okay. These mugs are from Semi. If you bump into a guy selling mugs more of us or a away game, please support him. Even though Rena he gifted us for free. I promise if I had cash I would have bought mine. Shout out to Semi. Let's go into today's game. 14 games in a row. 14 wins in a row, not 14 games in a row. Let's start where everyone looks an hour before kickoff, the starting 11. Yeah.
I didn't expect that. I expected the boys, Glazing Chiefs to come back. I didn't expect the Cheers Galaxy lineup to relatively remain the same. I don't know why. I thought Ronwan would come back. I thought Moody would come back. I don't know. I just thought they had a game off, then they were going to come back. Not disappointed. I was just surprised. Good lineup.
Now I expected the lineup because if you're not gonna rest your best players this season against Sekhukhune at home, if you can't win against Sekhukhune at home with a starting lineup that has AJ Mkhulise, Libusa, former Ajax captain, Bafana centre back, Dennis Onyango, glowing CV, a talent like Mngobeni, Tapelo Morena, Shalulile. If you're not gonna beat Sekhukhune at home at 3:30, that lineup, then there's no need to have the squad that we have.
True.
Yeah, and I expected us to clean our yellows sooner, so that some players don't play against his Galaxy. Obviously, Kamshishi and Grant, we had to clean those yellows, get suspended today so they can play against Pirates. What caught me off guard was having Allende on the bench, having Keishas on the bench, but I now understand that Torre give them 30-20 minutes to match up with the speed of the game, so that because we have a big game coming up next weekend. So I wasn't surprised with the lineup. I was happy to see Mbule starting back-to-back games.
Yeah.
Happy to see Blesser starting back-to-back games. Dennis starting back-to-back games. Sfiso, Tapelo as well.
Yeah.
Peter is slowly getting there.
Yeah.
This guy missed 3 months?
Yeah, 3 months of the season.
3 months of the season, and he's gonna be the first to get to double figures, unless if Chiefs get like 3 penalties in their next game. So because people talk about him challenging for the golden boot. Penalties say 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Let's be serious. Yeah. So I was happy with the lineup.
Can interrupt you? All of the players that you mentioned, they've been. If Batlaga this game, you won't be surprised.
No,
they've kept up the level. Tapelo has kept up the level. Sfiso has been very good,
but I don't think he's kept up the level.
It's difficult to keep up the level, but he's been good. He's been
very good.
He's been very good.
Nah, I told you last season, Tapelo is always in my best
Yeah.
Best
you did
11.
Say, you did say
Um,
whether be right back or Kopil.
Okopil. Tapelo last season for me had a some players like Bushuga have that one season that just solidifies you. Tapelo's season, he's been good all along, ne? But post injury, last season he had last season, for me was one of the most impressive seasons I think Tapelo has had. Sundowns. So I've spoken about this before, like the big moments he's had in a lot of games last season, scoring in 2 finals that we won, that helped us do a clean sweep. So Tapelo Likuli, so you can start Tapelo in the next game and I'll still be okay. I
saw Ralebala, not that we forget, but Tapelo Moran is an incredible footballer.
Yep.
He can do it going that way and that way.
Yeah.
We always bemoan this defensive part and winning of duels, but now you can't. He does everything at a top level because he has Kulsum training pushing him.
Of course.
We need that. You need that.
And I think he's also shaken off the fear post the injury. I think he's shaken off the, I don't know whether you want to call it PTSD, but I think he's truly shaking it off now.
Yeah.
He's going in challenges now. Billy, ish, Luena like.
As 50-50 you would think, but now
you squirm a bit, Marana. Yeah. We can go into this game. You know what makes me happy? Spelele and Sipo are giving these coaches a headache. I was telling Neo and Maestro on the stands, Kiri, look, Allende is without a doubt top 5 best players in the team this season. And we are going into a big game, annually injured. But when you think about it, you're like, you shrug it off because you have a back-to-back man of the match in Spelele.
Yeah.
You have Sipo playing at the level that he's playing.
You have them to come back.
But I mean, like for the 8.
For the 8, yeah. So if you start, obviously, I think at the next game, if you start Spelele or Sipo, you maintain the level. You maintain the level or rise it a bit. What a squad, though. What a squad. Oh. So, yeah, we kept up the level, I think.
Yeah.
We did. We kept up the level. Although, I wanted to ask you, was it? Did we make it difficult for ourselves, Kagimio, or did Sekhukhune, was Sekhukhune the best team to pitch up all of us?
I think I expected to sit back more than he did. I think Sekhukhune played very well, Kachang.
I think they did.
I think there are moments where you can look at it and say they meshed us. And then I think at the end of the day, we mustn't shy away from the fact that in most games, it's the Sundowns quality that is gonna rise above any challenge. And when you say that, people are thinking of like, Sundowns buys all the quality players, but some of these quality players give cashiers. These are your academy graduates. This is boys. Talking about cashiers, it's his first professional season. But how clutch has he been?
Yeah.
Against Richards Bay, against Pirates, today, against I can't even remember all the goals he scored now.
He's got some really, really big goals. He's got some it's the second goal, but it kills off the game.
Yeah, like it's almost the match winner.
Yeah. it settles everyone down. Yeah, he's going to be a very big player.
Very, very, very big player. So yeah, going to the point that we are making now, where it's sometimes you'll find teams that will match you. I think Rodrigo Kwabe was good today. There's a boy, when he came on, he was good. The number 5, Nico Mowi was good. And Sekhukhune plays, I don't know if Naga half, but I think Sekhukhune played very well.
I think they did. I think they did.
And then, sometimes, you know, like, unobona certain teams when they play, like a dance team. Nobody knows like talent. Like the fact that dance likes playing it on the carpet. Ne? But ka Sekhukhune, you could actually see the detail in preparation. How the combination plays and the runs they were making. Like the combination plays to almost drag Sviso and then immediately try to play behind him. Like that's one of the examples that I saw. And also, there's something I realized, Kachenukere, when you don't have Aubry and you don't have Kuliso, who at times tuck in and play as in the middle, you actually don't realize how much they cover your midfield, because Kachen, it felt like our midfield nearly highway.
Not a short, no.
Even though the short are for real, but
it did look like
our midfield looked a bit open.
Yeah, it did look like we didn't have the extra body.
Kuliso or Aubry or both at some time.
Yes,
but also like after AJ came out, I think the control was lost. I think after AJ came out, the control was lost. I think players like AJ Lewona, man, like any midfielder in the league knows who AJ is, and you won't just go in Wazama wickets. But Sekhukhune, like their build-up was so good at times. The ball from you forget the Sekhukhune have a goalkeeper who played at AFCON, played for Ivory Coast. Like, I mean, really, like that's Ivory Coast is not Malawi or Bafana. Like European teams watch Ivory Coast. You see, his distribution was good at times, and I also think Hunter Skeshe killed them for me. Because I think Skeshe was the one who was I think he's the one who was troubling the Tapelo more. I think he's the one who was troubling Tapelo more, especially like in the second half.
And their goals, they were offside.
Absolutely, nah, I don't wanna lie.
Yeah, I haven't gotten the confirmation or, but I think they were offside, especially the first one. I'm not too sure about the second one, but if there are no complaints from
the coach,
then go offside. Go offside.
Yeah. Are we ever gonna stop winning?
Yes, it will happen, but it doesn't feel like it will happen soon. It doesn't feel like it will happen soon.
I say, we beat Pirates on Saturday. I think we will match the EPL win record. And but winning 14 games in a row.
Yeah.
in a 30-game league.
That's
now I get guys.
Still, it still makes me very dizzy. At this in world football, like you don't see these runs anymore. PSG, I win 14 games in a row. Bayern Munich, I win 14. Only now Liverpool and Man City did 18. We're only 4 away from that. Man United, when they were very good, they never used to do that. Real Madrid, Barcelona, rare that if they did, maybe they did, but so this run is incredibly good.
I Neo was crunching his face, so I don't know. So I don't know. Now I think I'll be satisfied if we win next week Saturday and just make it 15. Really, like in a league where you're playing 30 games, you won 15 in a row. But this title is done and dusted. It is done and dusted.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. I mean, in my view, I don't think we will get a team that will go beyond 54 points. I don't think so.
And we are 52 now.
Yeah,
so
I don't think so.
You are saying we are 4 away from mathematically wrapping it up.
No, we win against Pirates. It's, mathematically, is done.
It's done.
Yeah, no team. I don't think any team is gonna go past 50. I think second. I think whoever will finish second. I think will finish second got 53 points
Or less.
or less.
Yeah. What a consistent team. We're a very consistent team. And
Super consistent.
I think that's the most difficult thing. Anyone can pitch up a big occasion and perform, but to go every week and perform at a very high level on a Tuesday, Friday, Wednesday, Saturday,
We won all our games in January.
all
All
we played
of
a
them.
lot of games, and we played a lot of games.
A lot of games too. And also, people can. I think sometimes we are fooled by the fact that on paper it says Sundowns has won 6 league titles in a row, but you must never forget that the first of the 6, we won it on the last day. We won it on the last day.
Bethlehem, no?
Yes. I think that was the one in Bloemfontein. No, we didn't win on the last day. We were Bloemfontein. But Pirates. Nelia? Yeah, ma? Oh, yes. Second last game. We won it second last game. And Pirates was very good. It was the season Coach Mitchell Rulan. The second season, they pushed us again. We won it last day, go Bethlehem. And they were playing Polokwane City, go Orlando. And then, I can't remember who was chasing after then, but don't forget Hurricane 2019-20. Oh yeah, that's the one, 2019-20. The one where we went to the bubble, really number ma?
Yeah.
And we were only number 1 on the last day of the season. You can't say Hurry like it's a okay. We can say Hurry it's a famous league because we won season in a row. But context ki Hurry, even the one we won 2019-20, it wasn't ours to win. It wasn't ours to win.
It was never ours to win.
It was never ours to win. That was the season. Chiefs lost it. We didn't win it. Chiefs lost it. So, Coach Rulan was speaking about Barca having Madrid and vice versa. Bayern having Dortmund chasing. Man City and Liverpool now. Don't forget that in these past 6 years, our immediate rivals, who were in contention with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pirates, Kaizer Chiefs, they were in contention over maybe the last couple of seasons. We didn't have a direct rival, but I even what the coach said, taking 3 points is very difficult.
Very difficult. Now I remember a tweet. I'll try to look for it. I once tweeted, Kari, if Chiefs allows us to win this title before COVID, I think it was around December. Kari, if Chiefs allows us to win this title, it's gonna be so boring because not only will we three-peat, but we will win the next 3 or 4 easily. And that's the time I thought Coach Pizzo will stay. And even without him, like we continue to win. I'll look for the tweet. Maybe by now, when you're watching this, like I found it and it's on my timeline. But let's go into the ratings. It's also getting dark. I wonder if Rabonal.
Dennis Onyango, clean sheet, okay, Gajian didn't make the mistakes he made on Tuesday. 7.
I agree. Tapelo, I think that assist alone, I'm giving him an 8.
Yeah.
I know he played well, but that assist alone, he created that goal.
Yes, and he saw. I think it was Shalom made the near post run and Kesha's Nalakofa post. He saw an Omukrill.
Yeah. Brian Onyango.
6.5.
Musa Lewis.
I think 6.5. Gobs. Yeah,
I'm thinking Gobs. You know, Gobs, I think one thing I like about him is that you can see the will and the desire to do the right things is there. And I think sometimes it's not easy when a player has to grow in front of you. It's not easy, but you celebrate it. You celebrate the final product But you like now, for example, like the fact that I was annoyed by the process. It's like the process is annoying, but I think the effort, the commitment, and I won't lie, today he had very good moments. I think I will mark him as a good performance, and I think I'll give him Gobs a 7.5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AJ
8.
8. Akusenya go bolela thata ka AJ, supreme bowler. Neo, very good first half. Very good first half. Very good first half. And the thing about Neo is that he was looking for the pass. Open had a first state where like he wanted every pass to be a good pass.
Yeah.
But now like he's just
Yes.
he's allowing the game to come at him and he's not trying to force matters. I think a 7.
Yeah. Went a bit quiet in the second half.
Yes.
But
helped us control the game when it was a bit shaky.
yeah, he did. He did.
And sorry, like one thing I realized, Kajim, is that when it looked like we've lost control, whenever anyone in midfield will have the ball, I was looking for Neo. If Neo can get the ball, I know like yeah,
everything will be okay.
Yeah.
Everything will be okay.
Yeah.
Well, less 7.5.
I said, had I rated him?
I think you've
7.
7.
Yeah.
7.
Spelling Kulis.
8.
So good.
8.
So good.
I was surprised actually when Spello was subbed.
Linna.
I was surprised, but bearing in mind the minutes he played on Tuesday and the heat, it was very hot.
And also for Liz Paula, like haven't really started a lot of games.
Yeah.
So yeah, I see your point. Gaston, very good in the first half for me. And then in the second half, I think, I don't know if he was affected by the heat, Mara. His level dropped.
It did. No, Gaston, yeah, his level. Who got the assist for Peter's goal?
Yeah. I was about to say, Gaston, even when the level drops, you will get something out of him.
He affects the game in a certain way.
Yeah. Not today, I was happy with this. I think, for me, it says something that even if like you drop your level in the second half, but you're still able to contribute to a goal and affect the game. But also, just on his first half performance, I think I'll give Gaston a 7.5. Okay. We were speaking about Gamer Tis Galaxy. What's your correct? And so let's do this thing where every review for the previous one, we ask ourselves if there's a correction on one player, or maybe even 3 max, but Gaston, one.
Gaston's a correction.
Yeah,
Gaston.
correction at his Galaxy.
Yeah, he had a better game than
he was rated.
Yeah, definitely. So
2 assists in the game.
So I gave him a 6.5. I think 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're fixing.
Yeah, of
we're
course.
making corrections.
Yeah,
like the team.
The boss in the comments if they are satisfied.
Definitely.
Yeah. Shalu, I'm gonna give him a. I like the runs he was doing the first half. I want to rust yet. It's not fully there yet, but he's getting there. 7.5 for Gaston for Shalu.
Yeah. And even though you said he's not at the level as he's going to be, he's still getting the goals.
Top goal scorer in the league.
Out for 3 months.
That's all, ne? Starting 11.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Off the bench, who impressed you the most? Bainman Keisha scored. There's Zungu who came on. There's Surprise Rolani who came on. There's Mvala who came on. And there's Allende who got a red card.
I think Cassius.
Of course.
I think Cassius.
Yeah. At the beginning of the season, if you told me we were gonna promote, I actually like even this like him being in the first team came as a surprise to me. I think the first day I remember was him coming off the bench against Chipa. I think I was shocked to even see him on the bench. If you told me then, this boy will be in double figures goal contributions, excluding Carling Black Label Cup, because you could say he was the player of the tournament, the Carling Black Label Cup. Even if you exclude his goal contributions, there he's on double figures in the first team, first season,
first few months. Wow. Okay. So Rita, him, I think I'm gonna give him a 7.
Okay. Bongs
a 6.
Ralani.
I don't know. That's a surprise.
Spiro misplaced a lot of passes.
He did.
I'm taken back to the performances he had in Durban when we played Maritzburg during the week and played Royal AM on the weekend. That weekend he was very good. Came on, got an assist for Keisha's second goal against Maritzburg, got a goal, but not just the goal contributions, but he looked very good, looked very sharp. Even in the current Black Label, he looked very good until he got that hamstring. So I wonder if it's hit him back a bit, but now I'm a big fan of Spiro. But today I think I'm gonna give him a 5.
Yeah.
How much did you rate Bongs?
I said 6.
Oh yeah, I would have given him a 6 as well. Marcelo, not enough to be rated. I'm not sure. Okay, like that tackle scared me from where I was standing, but the fact that the ref had to go consult the fourth official, Husna VAR, is a bit tricky to me.
It's a bit offish. It might have been correctly a red card in the first, but if you're going to go to
the fourth official,
go every big decision, go every. There was a few bad tackles on Sundowns players, stuff.
But no one was given a red card.
Exactly. So if you're going to go to the fourth official,
be consistent. Yes. Yeah, now you know what my biggest thing is about South African referees is that Gideon content. They always have to balance the book.
Yeah.
When there's bad calls come, they always have to balance out.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Gideon content, the boy. Like how about David Agamo? They must find a way to credit so that they are out of balance because zero.
Yeah.
Because of the 2 offside calls, I think the ref felt pressured, and I think Sekhukhune bench was putting pressure on the fourth official.
They did.
I think they put pressure on him, and because they got 2 offside calls, I think the ref thought he would even it out. Kaufa Marcelo a red card. But anyway, it happened. Mvalalian didn't play enough to be rated. I'm gonna rate the coach 8 out of 10. Yeah. The Yellow Nation came out in big numbers, ne?
They did.
When the team wins, the stadium gets full.
Yeah. Even the kick-off time, I think it was perfect for everyone. People can travel back home. People can come with their kids. Good attendance.
As always, I'm giving the Yellow Nation 10.
They'll travel to Orlando and support their people.
Of course. Hopefully, I'm in Orlando. Tricky week coming up, but yeah, that's it, guys. Oh, I forgot. What's this, Professor Ike? Maybe
Ike, yeah. Just
to shout out a few people who consistently comment on the vlog. Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate your comments. We see all of it, Sometimes I will comment on my own, and then we'll also comment to the vlog account. Neo sometimes will comment. Tsepiso, Pilamsibi, Tsepiso again, Dimagazo David, Mduduzi Makata, Lungisani Mkunu, Wandabala, Nefat Ngube, Dennis Jafta, Cedric Rambao, always consistent. Asanda Lamba, Mpomufuke, consistent, Kundim Tandegi, Smooth G, Casey Makato, Kenishilenge, Mandisim Kize, Smooth G one again, Mandisim Kize again, Tabang Mushaka, Huitzimang Rang Kapule, Uguhle Gusha, Ends, Casey Makato, Esfanas, Pure Machaka, Makachalala. Let me see if there's a new name. Lebohang Tekela. Oh, we Sweden always commenting as well. Bongan Makubo, Mzizi McDonald. Oscar Tsinzi, as always for supporting on Twitter, and on YouTube as well. Neo Molefe, Boris, that seems like nepotism. Ne? Let me get 2 more. Musonko Zimbambo, Lucius Katle, Sono Abu Yukutwana. Thank you guys so much for these comments. I'm not just shouting your name because I'm seeing them, but I consistently see most of these names. So I thought just to say thank you. You know, I mean, like, you guys are consistently interacting with the channel. Continue interacting with the channel. Get more people to subscribe. We're gonna see you after. There won't be a pre-match presser for the game against Pirates, so don't worry about that. There's not gonna be a pre-match presser. The club will do something on Thursday, I think. Yeah, but. Like he could do something in terms of like maybe like getting play interviews even on Friday, but there won't be a presser. So and we are really also not sure if you'll get the post-match presser at Orlando because it's tricky there. Yeah, but definitely you'll get the match review and the fan reaction. So thank you so much, guys. We'll see you next week.